Theater of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, the most saltiest, protein-filled, and sexable podcast.
Actually, not bad.
Jacob Machin, that's Caleb Dowdall.
Yo, yo, yo.
How you doing, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
That's good. What's news?
What's news is...
It's a new recording day.
It's a brand new day. We convened last week and recorded an episode. Luckily, our special guest, Michael, was free for a second week in a row.
He stayed the whole week.
Oh, he stayed with you guys?
Yeah.
I didn't leave.
He's been crashing on a couch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sleeping with Hogan.
I didn't know there was an option.
Yeah. We know you love the couch. You're hearing the voices of Daelyn Lester-Serafini.
Hello.
Michael Briganti.
Yes, hello.
Luke Sykes.
Hi, I learned that Daelyn owns Summersby.
And Danielle Butlin.
Hello.
Who is
If they
has
come
nothing
for
to
my
do
ass, you are paying for legal fees.
I didn't say what it was.
They
You
shall
said
be
Summersby, didn't you?
unnamed.
Yeah, but there could be many things called Summersby.
Name one other thing that could be called Summersby.
Summersby beef.
Summersby beef.
Yes.
Summersby bees.
Summersby hot.
Ah, you got me. Fuck, I was on it as well. God damn it. Out. You're gone.
Steal my jokes. How dare you?
He fits in too well.
You're not allowed to upstage the DMs.
I gotta
It's
tread
fine
Actually, Jake,
balance.
before you go into your
It's okay.
improv game, I realized that last
What
week...
can I do for you?
Last week, we didn't ask Michael about his history with D&D or get any of that kind of info from him.
Right. Yeah, true. So our improv game today is Michael, tell us a bit about your experience with D&D, what you love about D&D.
Now that I've had a week to think about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so my first experience with D&D was actually when I was younger. My friend had a book. I was like, what is this kind
impossible
of
for it
thing?
not to be when you were younger.
I think, fuck.
Jake's a smartass if you didn't know.
Coming from the king of when I was younger, a wee lad.
Oh, when you were wee lad.
Like the size of Pip.
Nice.
And
He is a fan.
I know, right? I love it.
I know the lore. And
How does he? He knows it better than I do.
I think it was like 3.5, the edition.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool. There was pictures in it. I was really into the pictures. And then, eventually I got more into it because I started painting like little figures, like World War II figures. And then I found these fantasy ones. I was like, oh, these are that D&D stuff kind of thing. And then just with the popularity of how D&D has progressed over the years, I think, it was just kind of like the next step of like being into fantasy, being into nerd culture, being into acting, being into voice acting.
Yeah.
And then it was just, it was
It ticks a lot of boxes.
yeah, it definitely does. And then, but it actually, I first started playing D&D before COVID, and we were going to had session 0, and then COVID hit. So then it was all online from there. So I didn't really get much in-person experience. And then only in the last year or so had we had a few in-person sessions with this group I played with before. But then I moved to Vancouver. And then someone was like, hey, you want to come on a D&D podcast? And I was like, yeah.
That was me. That's a pretty good me impression.
Yeah, it is actually.
And you're also playing in a home game.
And I am playing in Luke's home game.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Michael.
You're welcome.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
And he only said the word acting once. I'm impressed.
I'm also an actor.
He said acting twice, actually. Voice actor. and acting.
Yeah. Voice actors don't count.
That's true. Yeah. The union would have you believe that. We're going to play a game called, what have I written here? Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like, why do I feel
You
like
have
I
to
know
make up that
one?
game right now.
What is that? That weird YouTube song.
Yeah, you are going to...
I have a pineapple.
Yeah, you're going to
okay.
sing through that. It's like that thing, that game we played where I've got this and you've got this problem. I'm going to solve it with that problem, but we're going to
Okay.
sing, I've got an object, I've got another object. New object.
Oh god.
But we're going to do it to this beat.
Oh,
beat.
God.
I got an object, I got another object.
I have no idea what's going on.
And then you combine it.
Yeah.
So example would be, don't use pen or pineapple.
Okay.
Or Summersby.
I got a pencil, I got an apple. Apple pen. No. You know, improv.
That was a bad example. I still don't understand.
Have you listened to the song?
No.
Okay, well, never mind.
I haven't either.
All right, well, new game. I want you guys. You guys are going to come up with a pitch. A pitch for Caleb and I. We are the Sharks. We want you guys to pair up, and you're going to come up with a pitch to us. You guys can have a couple minutes to confer with each other as the Sharks chat. So you two are looking at each other. You two are looking at each other.
I was looking at you.
Now you are.
I was looking at you.
So pair up, come up with a thing, and I want you to pitch something to us, and Caleb and I will be the Sharks, kind of.
Do we need to be pitched talking on mic for this part?
Wait,
No.
is there some kind of like
Something that will make life easier.
Stick 2 words together right now. Go. One of you can.
Pen and pineapple.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Brilliant idea.
Something that will make life easier. Go for it.
So, Jake, what are you looking for now in today's episode of Dungeons and Dragons then?
You almost said your favorite podcast, didn't you? Well, I've got to say this, Caleb. Dungeons and Dragons Den. I'm looking for something that's going to make my life a lot easier, and whoever can come up with it, we'll take back to our house that we live together in.
I've found that for us and our joint
In our
bank
home
account,
life.
it's always best when we invest in ideas that are going to make us a lot of money.
Exactly.
And make life easier.
Exactly.
Both of those things, money and ease of use.
That's what we need.
Especially if it's a physical thing we can invest
And
in and
something
bring it home.
that we don't have to think too much about.
Michael's trying to pitch me the idea right now.
Okay. Hello. We are your Sharks. Could we have your attention, please? Can 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 we have your attention, please? We Sharks here today, myself and Caleb. We're looking for something to make our home life together a little more easier, something better for our joint bank account, something that's not going to hurt our hip pocket. I'd like to begin with you two over here. Please introduce yourselves.
It's not a great start.
Not a great
Bill,
start. No, they don't even know
I
their
am
names.
also Bill.
Bill and Bill.
Bill and Bill.
Okay, 2 bills.
Yeah, 2 bills.
Hopefully that's all it costs. Go on.
Well, we founded our little project over here because have you ever desired a small metallic companion that will do everything you ask?
Everything
Everything.
you ask.
And it definitely probably won't kill you.
Yep, absolutely not. No chance of maim and slaughter.
What kind of tasks? Like, can you name a few that?
Turn the stove on
Yeah,
for you.
do the dishes,
chop vegetables.
vacuum.
So it's like
Kitchen, all kitchen stuff.
Yeah, laundry.
It's basically a little robot.
Yeah, we prefer to use the term domestic assistant because robots have a bad rap. You know, they're known for turning against their owners and causing the end of humanity and all that.
And
stuff.
this domestic assistant, how much would it set us back?
Well, you know, like typical.
Like, how much would you charge for the domestic assistant on the market, and then we'll ask how much you need?
Right.
Right. So we were thinking like
2,000 per month.
Yeah.
Installments.
Yeah.
Monthly installments.
Yeah.
Subscriptions are hot right now.
Subscriptions are hot right now.
Subscriptions are very hot right now.
With our patented anti-homicide algorithm.
Okay, how does that work?
We have to update it every month.
How does that work?
So we
as
just
you know-
show the little
Yeah, yeah,
robots a lot of films of very happy humans.
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
So,
right.
you know-
What films have typically happy humans?
You know, like Happy Gilmore,
Yes.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Definitely about a very happy person.
Yeah, the pursuit of happiness.
You know?
Okay, another happy person. All right, interesting.
So we figure we just cram its little technological brain with images of happy humans. So that is all it desires.
And
to
every
do.
month we come in and we shut the whole thing down, clear it all, and reboot it.
Oh, every
'Cause-
month
oh,
there's
yeah.
maintenance.
Well, 'cause-
monthly maintenance.
Yeah, because
But that's included.
Okay.
Yeah, it's included, and that
in the
is
$2,000 a month.
how you get that anti-homicide guarantee because
Okay.
it's AI inevitable.
no other robot
leads
company
to-
can guarantee
absolutely.
Do you
not.
guys have like a prototype made or anything that we could actually like
Yes.
demo or see like physically, or is this all
totally
just
do.
conceptualized
And
right
you
now?
see us unpack this like
So quick on the mic.
this 6'2" robot with knives for hands.
Wow.
Oh, this is like
So all the kitchen
Cliff at the
utensils
big,
are
big-
built into the robot. So he's got everything.
Right. Can we do a demonstration? Does it have sentience?
If you
Anything
just
like
press
that?
this, little
Yes, it has
I'll have you
sentience.
press it if you can press it.
I can chop your vegetables.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
I am Android 82.
Android 82. Okay, not a very user-friendly name.
You can change the name.
I can.
Tell me, Android 82, do you have any intentions or thoughts of harming any sentient creatures?
Just vegetables. Are they sentient?
I guess not.
Depends how
We haven't quite
The
worked
fact
out
that he's
the
questioning it
fruitarian
makes
kink,
me
but
worried.
We're figuring
Sentient.
it.
Do we have to clarify with him what is it?
I've watched no movies with happy vegetables.
Oh.
Yeah, we left out VeggieTales. We
Yeah.
just figured
Oh,
it wouldn't be a great-
okay. And interesting. And how much would you need us to invest in this?
Fruit Ninja is my favorite game.
Billion.
2 billion. Okay. Let me write that very reasonable number down. 2 billion.
We'll accept New Zealand dollars. So, that brings it down a little.
Oh, great.
Okay. Interesting. Gentlemen,
Picture
introduce
this.
yourselves.
Picture this.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm immediately sucked in.
It's 1805.
A little bit less sucked in.
It's cold. It's
Even
dark.
I don't like cold. I don't like darkness.
And you come home
No, I like home.
to a warm, cozy cabin.
Oh.
It's 1809. Did I say 1809 or was it?
1805, I believe.
1805. It's 1805.
Yeah.
A few years
Well,
earlier.
time traveling. You invented a time traveling machine.
You've been cold for 4 years. You've been sat in the dark for 4 years.
Mm.
And what's warm in your house, you might ask?
What's warm in our house?
Exactly.
Okay.
Ready, Luke?
I'm ready.
1,
Johnson.
2, 3.
Candle
Candles.
fire.
Fire.
Candle fire. Wow.
Fire from a candle.
Okay.
We want to bring back what was once cool.
We transport you now to modern day. 2022. Beep, beep, beep. You can't have a fire in an apartment. That's against the fire code. But
This is
how
true.
nice would it be to come home to the warmth of a fire?
Well, how much warmth do you get from a candle?
Well, that's the thing.
This is what we've invented.
Our candles
Uh-huh.
are huge.
There are fires in a candle.
Fire in a candle.
Fire in a
candle.
Yes.
I have a question. How scalable is this? Have you got like different scents for
We've
your
got
fire
some
candles?
like this small, for the childlike that want a fire inside their bedroom if they're having a sleepover.
I've often had a problem with nightlights, children's nightlights. They're always
Right.
unrealistic colors.
Yeah.
And I really miss that kind of burning flicker of the 1805 fire.
And totally safe. Because once
Now,
they-
how can you guarantee that? Because I've heard, now forgive me, I may be speaking out of turn, but I've heard that fires can cause fire.
Well, here's what
Who
happened.
told you such a thing?
It's just something.
Here's
I've
what
heard.
happened when if the candle ever gets out of hand, you just blow it out.
Oh wow!
My goodness.
Show them again.
Could we see a demonstration of maybe you blowing out one of these larger fire candles?
Oh, you want one of the large ones?
One of the big ones.
You
Yeah,
want
yeah,
you want
yeah.
a party candle?
Yeah, party candle.
We want the hearth size.
Okay. Okay. Let's.
Is that fire?
Hearth.
Well, I say hearth.
You get.
I'm sorry. Are you questioning the way that I, the shark, say something? Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Does your metallic dog exude heat?
Our metallic robot can.
Oh wow!
Oh, I'm sweating already. Oh,
Look at that.
Take a step back. Don't make me take off my t-shirt.
What is that?
Johnson, I will do it. Ready? You're gonna blow it out.
Take off that t-shirt. Show us those cum gutters.
When the flame is so big and you can't just blow it out, you take whatever you have and then you just fan
So
it.
you're fanning the fire. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. It doesn't
Can
seem to
you
be
feel
working.
the heat?
It's got to get
Just
worse before it
feel
gets
that
better.
heat.
Don't worry.
Android 89. Android 89. Put out the fire, please. Android 89. Put out the fire.
Everything smells like vanilla.
Oh, take a big deep breath in. What can you
I
smell?
hate
Burning hair.
fire.
That's scent number 3. Ooh, burning fat. That's scent number 4.
And that's the beauty of our
Human
candles,
life
gentlemen.
can
It's that no
not
matter
possibly be sentient.
no matter how out of hand and how violent these fires can get, you always have the calmness of a nicely lit candle.
Because what better way than to go to sleep forever than to a nice candle?
Now, I heard that you tested these out in the Rockies the other year. How did that go?
I think it was a smashing success. It was very warm.
How much
everyone involved?
How much are you needing invested?
Well, that's the beauty.
Well, do you want one candle or do you want all the candles?
Well, if we were to invest and help you guys grow this business, how much would it set us back?
What do you think, Johnson?
Well, we've cut costs with the hippies willing to make the candles for us.
yes.
So we're able to actually...
And all those lawsuits went away because no one's around to sue us anymore.
Exactly. We could do it for the small investment of...
For 20% of our company.
And what is your company worth?
What do you think it's worth? Our company is worth what the beholder says it's worth.
Have you not got an evaluation or an estimate before coming in here?
Of course we do. We
Very unprofessional otherwise.
currently, we're selling about $150,000 of stock a month.
Oh, wow.
Yep. No return customers as yet. But
Well, I would suggest... Okay, I have a crazy idea. I'm willing to invest in this. I like this idea.
Oh, great.
But
We need to speak about this.
I think I've narrowed in on what might be closing in that margin on your profits.
okay.
You're making these big candles, so of course people aren't coming back to buy them. They're too big. Why don't you shrink them down? Make smaller candles, about yay big,
Like an individual,
got one of those.
individual candle with like one single fire on it.
and that
something
way
like
they'll run out and people will come back and buy more.
Look, I don't know if these guys are what we're looking for. They don't seem to grasp our big dreams. We can. We appreciate your time.
Yes, we appreciate your
sharks.
time. I'm just gonna leave this with you.
Android 89, sick them. Sick them, Android 89.
Out! Run!
Ladies, we accept you.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so 2 billion. 2 billion.
And
Dollars money in my
$100
That's how that game's played. Well done. That was fun. Very good. Well, we got like 80% of the cookie down. With Michael's like encouraging chomps, he's just looking at me opening and closing his mouth. And a little sip of Daelyn's family's cider. And I put that shit down. I've got a little bit left. I'm going to eat it on microphone right now.
I mean, if they decide to just give me the company for free, I will not turn it down.
So you shouldn't.
I have
It's a
some
free company.
suggestions
Yeah.
for your company's cider.
And once I take it over, it'll be very different. I assure you.
Speaking of very different, let's do something very different to this and play some D&D.
Whoa!
Leader of the Mind Flip.
In our
Last
session,
we
started
on
a brand
new beginning
which
included
the
life
Luke, we're using real words, please.
with the story and life of
bias,
and
not Etterath.
friends.
I'm not recapping this story. This is my
started our
second
session with you guys awakening in the morning and grabbing some breakfast, but discovering that Etterath was missing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Safirith, you went to check on his room, but it was locked, and you discovered that apparently he had left sometime the night before, as Nim told you.
Fucking Nim.
Bias, thinking that maybe he'd fallen asleep outside in the trash again, went around to the alley
What a sentence.
to find him, but did not, and used his screaming coin, which sounded just like that.
Every time it goes off now, it's going to be a loop of that.
And to his surprise, 3 red cloaked figures emerged from the alleyway, holding their ears, shocked by the sound. It seems like these were the figures that had been following Bias, that he'd been seeing around town. He started a fight with the...
I started a fight.
I knew that.
You ran up and said, "Why are you following me?" as you swung your warhammer at his face.
Yeah, he didn't give me an answer.
As you swung at him. You were helped by a mysterious stranger, handsome and fashionable stranger.
So, Michael, you'll learn that you're able to contest whatever he says in the recap, just to change it a little bit if you feel
I
like
get
it.
no respect here. I get no respect here.
You Rodney Dangerfield now? You get no respect. Sorry, that's for the 50 and 60-year-olds that listen to
This
the podcast.
stranger...
think he knows Rodney Dangerfield is.
He doesn't know any of my references. He just looks at me and grins and laughs.
Good job.
That's it.
Fuck, you have underlined me now. What was I saying?
The
This-
handsome stranger.
This
handsome
handsome,
stranger.
fashionable stranger
Who deserves respect on his second episode in?
helped you in this fight using some strange, shadowy magic. Also, Safirith and Agenar also joined in the fight. You guys discovered that these were from some mysterious sect that you bias seem to have been from. You haven't said much about this, but they seem to have known you and were speaking about a Loxodon friend as well that they apparently meant to harm. 2 of them got away and one of them you killed, on the body of which you found a large medallion with an image of scales on its face. Which is where we kick off our session today. You guys are standing in the alleyway. Bias, you have your coin. You've been introduced to your new friend.
You guys agreed to go get breakfast.
Do anything else on this snake?
Sorry, what?
Anything else on this?
You want to search his body?
Yes.
You start ruffling through the pockets that you hadn't ripped up with your attack. You find a small pouch of gold with 10 gold pieces in it. You also find 2 folded up pieces of parchment.
What's in the parchment?
You open up the parchment. I'm glad you did.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Oh, yeah, good question.
The first one.
Oh, you sure?
First.
Oh, the second one. Okay, I opened the second one. Yeah.
You open the second piece of parchment. Which is only the second piece because you picked up the first one and then decided not to open it. Yeah. And you open it up and you see an charcoal drawing of a female Loxodon who you instantly recognize. It's not a complete likeness, but the scar that you know that's on her cheek is there. It's unmistakable.
Anything written?
No.
I'll just open the other one.
The first one.
Yeah,
the first one. You open the first one.
Yeah.
And it is a charcoal drawing of your face.
I hold it up. What do you think, guys? Look like me?
Jesus.
Agnar's still just standing there, like holding the sword.
Well, I don't
Just,
think they
like,
quite got your nose
doesn't
right.
anything.
But
My nose.
Were they really
Did they
using
take it again?
that as a reference?
Doesn't look like me.
Looks like any other turtle I've seen before.
Oh, that's is true.
Maybe if they added blue charcoal, does that exist? Maybe that would have
Does
worked,
that
but-
exist?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. Blue chocolate. Yeah.
You know what? In this fantasy D&D world,
I
where
think it's
anything's
believable.
possible, no blue charcoal. In fact, the color blue, you don't know.
Doesn't exist.
No blue chocolate. What color is the sky?
Ray.
You know the sky or the eye in the sky?
I know what the eye in the sky is.
Do you?
I was just saying it doesn't resemble you at all.
Okay, great. That's good to know. If I see another total, I'll give it to him. Should be like, oh, I drew this for you and see what happens.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure your breakfast is slightly cold, but
Well, shit. If there's nothing, I'll just go over to Agenar and then I'll take that from you.
She just hesitantly gives it over.
Okay. Takes it out of her hand. Would I know anything about the poison use?
Would you like to look at the poison? Taste the poison? Touch the poison?
I was going to lick it.
You going to lick it? Okay. You lick the poison. Go ahead and make a real quick investigation check for me.
It's 11.
It stings the tongue. It's acrid. You spit it out almost immediately without taking any in. As far as you can tell, it's just a poison. Could be yuan tea poison. Could be poison harvested from something nasty, but not uncommon.
You would know that the poison master that you studied with would have utilized a lot of different poisons and toxins. So there wouldn't necessarily be like one that
Telltale.
is like a trademark.
Okay. I'll just wipe it off on the red cloak of the auntie.
Yeah.
And then leave the sword there.
You hear an exasperated sigh from the alleyway and you see Pip standing there. I'm not cleaning this up. I've got to go to my other job. God blimey. And he runs off shaking his head.
He also works for the mortician, so he's going to see that body.
Well, at least someone will be taking care of his body.
That's the point. Well, should we do anything about it? Should we go tell the mayor? Chuck it in the garbage.
Chuck it in the garbage? That's no. Well, isn't there a
should I
city guard or
burn it?
something?
We are in a town with people. You're going to burn a body and just leave it in an alley? That's cause for investigation.
Yes.
Potential murder charges.
I mean, but they're secret assassins sent by a sect that he knows. They're from
no
Fiona.
one's going to know who this person is. No one's going to care about this person.
But someone might notice if we kill someone in an alley and then set them on fire.
Well, I mean, no one's seen us kill it, except maybe Pip.
Oh, come on. We're not going to kill the kid.
I wasn't suggesting we kill the kid.
What's another child gone missing?
Jesus.
I'm kidding.
We've just met you. I'm not sure that you should be kidding about that sort of thing.
Are you looking for the kids?
I actually was. I was on my way down south.
We just came from the north.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this guy. We just came from the north. We're heading south because we're going to the Temple of Brigantia. We're always looking for extra hands if you want to come with us.
You're all looking for the kids as well.
Well, why are you looking for the kids, given that you were just joking about killing them? I'm not biased. You were very suspicious of Nim, and now you're like, come along with us and let's have breakfast.
He wasn't trying to kill Pip. He was trying to, say, what's an extra missing kid?
It was a joke that was inappropriate. I admit that. My humor can be a bit dark.
I do have one question. Do you know where to bring the kids after?
Fuck if I know.
Right? The fucking sign around these
Their
places.
parents, probably.
Where are they? On the signage, it didn't tell us where to go.
I'm sure the kids know where they live.
God damn. Gotta go with him. He's smart.
But if the kids knew where they lived, they would have gone back there, no?
Well,
no.
not if someone's keeping them.
That's a good point.
You said you stepped in because it looked like he was outnumbered.
Yes.
Fair-minded in that sense. You
Say
just
so.
step in to help any strangers?
Well, I'm taking on looking for the children as well. I call Bocht my home and have for a few years, and, well, his abilities, they help solve problems that regular people can't.
All right, he's a bit arrogant, but I kind of like him.
So?
I like him.
Agenar.
He just gives a dashing smile. With a twinkle on his tooth.
Have you got another Captain Jackson? I just hide his little goatee with my fingers. Like, what about now? Is he more trustworthy now?
I'm not sure why that would have...
I don't know. Maybe you're a beardist.
No, I just don't like people joking about killing children. That's not a very good first impression.
All right. Were you joking about actually killing the child?
Of course I was joking. I see Pip all the time.
No, about killing him.
Killing him, yes.
Oh.
See?
Actually kill him.
Well,
What
that
do you
is a
mean
bit of a weird joke to make to someone you just met. I agree.
Thank you.
It was sort of a segue into the missing children. Like I said, an inappropriate joke, and I apologize. No more jokes about killing or missing children.
Is his apology sincere? Can I insight check?
If you want to make an insight check, you can roll persuasion or deception. It's up to you. Just roll it and tell us the number. Or you can go off roleplay. It's up to you.
I didn't roll anything.
You didn't roll anything.
Well, we'll see what you roll.
16.
Yeah, he seems pretty honest. He has every intention of going to where the kids are missing.
Great. Okay. Are we still standing in this alleyway? Are we going to get breakfast?
Yeah, come on.
I
let's go
already
back.
ate, but...
I ate as well, but you didn't finish your breakfast, stranger.
I'm good. We can walk somewhere.
Azareth.
I didn't catch your name. I was
I introduced myself anyway.
Tobias.
I'm Azareth.
Safirith.
Agenar.
I thought so. They said Agenar. I'm very perceptive.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
We got to bully the new kid a little bit before we...
Am I wearing red robes or something?
All right, well, I'm going to go in and ask Frong and Honk whether they saw Etterath, because I don't know where he went.
All right. As we go in, are you from around here, Azareth?
Well, not originally, but I now call Bocht my home for the past few years.
All right.
If you're dying to know, I am from Safirith.
Safirith. Okay.
You're from Safirith?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
I mean,
interesting.
Be a lot of people from there. Quite a big continent.
It's true. I just haven't...
not everyone stays there.
No, I haven't met anyone from there in a very long time.
Well, nice to meet you.
She just walks away.
Can I insight check as to
What
her
the
deal is?
That was. What's the deal with Safirith?
21.
Yeah, she looks visibly a little rattled. She genuinely has not seen someone from her home in a very long time, and she has a lot of really, really painful memories with it. So you just mentioning that that's where you're from brings up a lot of shit. Not going to tell you all that shit, but there you go. I'm going to walk up to Honk or Frog.
Yeah. You want to talk to me? Or you want to talk to me?
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you two.
No problem.
But
Yeah, no problem.
I love your range.
Well, I thought Caleb was doing one of those.
I love what you do on the podcast.
Our friend, big, tall, scary, really long hair,
Well, the one who thinks he's tall, but I see that. He
the
wears
heels. Yeah. Did you see him leave last night?
No. We went to bed after speaking to your friends, the turtle and
Agenar's gonna
and the fluffy.
come up at this point.
Hey.
Yes, our friend has gone missing, and
Missing?
well, I mean, he didn't come home last night.
He didn't even know
he's an
here.
individual adult, isn't he? He can go do as he pleases, right?
I'm
Well,
worried
sure.
his room was also locked, but it doesn't seem that he's in there. But it could be that he's unconscious or hurt.
We can. You want to go?
we check?
Absolutely,
That
yeah.
would
Concern
be-
for a friend, for sure.
Thank you.
Sometimes
the
he
key.
drinks a little too much. So.
Oh,
I'd
that's
hate to
okay.
think he finally died by the bottle, but
Oh
Wow.
no!
Wow, yeah. It's been a long time since we've found a body, and maybe I should probably go in first. Yeah, and
It's
let you guys
okay.
in.
I've seen it all.
Okay.
Does your friend know that you're headed where you're headed next?
Well,
Yes,
I
I mean, we
mean-
were all meant to go together.
Well, maybe you can leave a note with the innkeepers and let them know where
Sure,
you've gone.
we should make sure he's not dead first.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
he has a habit of passing out in places. So.
Honk kind of strolls on up the stairs down to Etterath's room, puts the key in the door, knocks, going tuk, 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 tuk,
Housekeeping.
Etterath, it's us. And
Opens-
housekeeping.
opens the door. The room's empty. The bed looks like it's been slept in for some amount of time, whether he jumped in there, jumped out. No clothes, no belongings,
No belongings.
no Etterath.
Is there any like note or anything anywhere?
You can go ahead and roll a perception check.
An 18.
No alcohol.
Well,
I guess, something must have happened.
I mean, I can
Left
keep an
in a
eye
hurry.
out for him and let him know where you've gone if you need.
Sure, that would
yes,
be great.
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Where you heading?
We're heading down to the
The Temple of Brigantia.
now that we finally know where it is.
Wait, that's down in Kron?
Mm.
Oh, so you're going to head down to the town of Kron and see
Yes.
the temple while you're there? Okay.
Yeah.
And look for the children on the
Okay,
way.
good. Thank God. Yeah. I was kind of hoping you. Yeah, a lot of people have their hopes riding on you guys, finding those poor kids. I mean, there's only so much Pip can do on his own. And if we lost Pip, this town would fall apart.
Yes, he does do a lot of work around
He does so
here.
much work, yeah. Yeah.
Guys do not have
He's the
labor
highest paid
laws.
individual here. He owns 3 or 4 of these properties.
Child emperor.
Property tycoon.
Right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well,
You're always welcome here.
We'll go down the stairs.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'll go down the stairs too.
You guys all walk back down the stairs awkwardly, not knowing who should go first.
Bumbling down the stairs. Well, he wasn't in his room. His
No.
alcohol's gone, so he's definitely gone.
There was nothing there. No belongings.
You guys have means of messaging him of some sort?
No.
Oh,
I mean, last night they was all, see you in the morning, and we can't wait.
it's fine. I say we start heading down to the temple. They'll tell him where we went if he shows back up, and he can explain it when he gets back.
Nim seems to be around, and maybe Nim and Etterath could go together.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember if we said we were going to meet Bocky anywhere? Bocky's our guide.
You have another friend that you don't know where they're at.
No,
no,
he's in balls.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Were we meeting Bocky in balls?
We'll make
Gotcha.
Bucky come out of balls. It's fine. I have one question. Do we want to go and check in with headmistress and her partner, find out about
Why?
supposed god?
you don't have to. You can stay here if you're feeling uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. I'll go. I just don't know what we left Pierre Roop with them.
See if
they're
they got
fine.
anything. Okay.
I want to know what love is. Sorry, I'm just
Man.
warming up for tonight. We're doing it's 2
maybe
nights of karaoke.
Etterath went to go and visit Pierre.
Yeah, I mean it's a possibility. We can go.
Or we could just go. I'm happy either way. It's just a thought. But I mean, I guess it's only been 16 hours. Maybe they haven't even talked to him yet.
Let's go get Baki and go visit the.
You seem very reluctant to save children. I I just heard about this a few days ago. No, I made my way straight here.
Look,
Go
I
down
want to
south.
save the kids.
No, we've
I'm just
been
freaked
very
out by the
busy.
pressure and the burden of saving an entire continent's worth of children, okay? I don't know if you ever feel pressured by things. Maybe not. You're so freaking dressed up. Maybe
I don't
you
see
never
how my
have.
clothes have anything to do with
Safirith.
saving children, but I'll take it as a compliment.
Maybe tonight you should try and sleep.
Yeah, maybe I.
You came straight here from where?
Cuin, from Cuin, the poor town.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's where we came in.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering. Did you know a guy named Nim?
Nim.
Yeah.
He's obsessed.
Okay.
We all have our mistress here.
You've mentioned his name before. But
Listen, if you want to fuck Nim.
Nim was rather friendly to us when we first arrived and told us about the missing children and seemed rather keen to help. And
Led us into a grave danger with no way out.
Yeah, he kind of got lost in the mist on the way.
yes, he seemed to get lost.
well,
he was-
mist can be pretty
How'd you get
What's the
through the
word?
mist?
Were you about to say
Precarious.
mist can be a very cruel mistress?
Precarious was the word I was looking for.
How'd you get through the mist? How'd you get
Well, I
here?
had one of the Bull's agents escort me. I never go through the mist alone.
Wait. You have 20,000 gold to hire these people?
Oh, they owe me some favors. Like I said, I help the towns around.
God damn. All right. Let's go with this guy.
Let's go and get Baki. He's probably at
Yes.
the
You guys
academy.
paid 20,000.
No.
See, that's why we've taken so long to find the children and the temple, because we had to help Bucky go and get his tattoos, because he couldn't be a guide until he had all his tattoos, and we couldn't afford 20,000.
That's exactly
Fair
right.
enough.
Then
We
there
could have
was-
found the children and saved everything if it wasn't 20,000 gold.
Yeah, but apparently people are stingy when they're missing children.
But now they're
online, so-
giving us things to help, so you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. We're gonna save the children. It's gonna be great. All right, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, where are you guys going?
Going
The balls.
to balls.
Hate it. You make your way back through the town and to the Balls Academy. You come in back to this like massive courtyard with these big massive steps that lead up to these huge doors. You pass by the court where you had fought the Baki's bullies previously, and you come in to the atrium of the academy and are greeted.
Hello,
by-
student IDs, please.
Agenar, I got no patience. You deal with it.
Hello.
Hello.
We're not students.
Right, what are you here for then?
Do you? Oh, we're here to meet with Bucky.
Bucky?
Buckinov. Yes.
Right. Have you have an appointment to see one of the students?
Do you not remember us? We came and we
Have a lot of people come through here. We've had a lot of bailmen returning. I don't remember everyone.
Okay, well we
Azareth, nice to see you.
It's a pleasure.
we all escorted Buckinov to get his tattoos and now
Right. Well, thank you very much for returning one of our bailmen. We appreciate it. Please be on your way.
Oh no,
We're awaiting more bailmen.
Azareth, can you take over?
We're actually.
Oh, Azareth, good to
yes.
see you. How are you? You're
Very
looking good.
How's your mother?
Very fine, thank you.
Good. How's her knees doing?
Her knees are a little bad. They're still bad. We tried that route, the route that you told us to take, and she's doing a little bit better. Maybe you could come round and check on her, and maybe
Well,
have some
those
dinner or
injuries
something.
take time. I don't want to impose or anything. She
No,
needs to
you
save
could
her
never be in a
energy.
position. Not
That's
at
right.
all.
We're actually here on some business.
Of course, business before pleasure.
Of course. We've actually have sort of the same trajectory. We're both all headed down south to.
I hope so.
To deal with these missing
Jesus.
children.
Oh, the missing children! Of
yes.
course. Yes, no, you're a hero. You're an absolute hero. Yes, no,
Well,
the missing children. Why didn't you
Yes,
say so? Why didn't you say so?
I
When you're
was
talking about Buckinov, you're just here to save children.
Buckinov is
Bury the
going
lead.
to help us find the children.
Shastra, bury the lead. Sorry?
Buckinov is going to help us.
You're so proud of that one.
It gets the reaction that I want. I made myself cry. Fine. I'll see if I can get Buckinov to come up here. I'll double check with Mistress Yaron that that's okay.
Thank
Do
you.
you mind waiting here?
Oh, could you also send Mr. Siyawan down? Or can I go see her?
I'll see if she's available.
Thank you.
She
You don't
trots up.
have to come. Fucking calm down.
You could wait outside.
I'm not. Guys, I'm fine.
As she trots away. Just as you guys are waiting,
Safirith.
you notice that there seems to be more of a hustle and bustle in the academy than there was a few days ago. It does seem to be a little bit more packed. And there's a lot of people whispering in like hushed tones. Like it seems there's kind of like a tense vibe in the academy. No, even more intense. Like more like, yeah. Like everything seems a little bit on edge.
Of course, they're freaking out. They'll have no more bailmen soon.
Yeah, none of them can graduate. All these people can't become bellmen. What do you mean? Quite funny.
What do you mean they won't have any more bellmen?
Oh, no,
Right.
we're not supposed to talk about it, remember?
But
We're not
he's
supposed to
from
talk
here,
about
isn't
it.
Well, apparently he knows people. Surprised he hasn't heard. Wait till Mr. Yaren comes down.
Yes.
See her reaction.
That would be best.
You hear footsteps approaching, the familiar doof, 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 doof of a large Goliath covered in tattoos now, kind of thumping down the hallway. Bucky looks and kind of waves to you guys, a little bit more reserved than he was. He says, "Hey guys,
Hi, Bucky.
good to see you. Hey,
Hello, Bucky.
hey, sorry I couldn't hang out yesterday. I had a lot to do.
No, that's okay.
That's very fair.
You were very busy.
Things are bad here right now. Yeah, they're calling all the bailmen back. Since I'm the last one, I'm trying to teach the younger ones the ways from memory up to Lahias.
From memory.
So you told them all that there's no more.
Everyone, all the bailmen here are aware that for now graduations are kind of stalled, and we're going to move forward with a more one-on-one kind of basis. There's no one's being sent up to Lahias. No one kind of knows the details of what happened, but looks at Astereth. Who are you?
Don't think we've had the pleasure. Bucky, right?
Buckanov.
Buckanov, I'm sorry. Azarith.
He's
It's
also
okay.
looking for the children.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. He's gonna he's gonna be joining us.
looks at you, Bias, and says, "You're happy for him to join?"
He helped me out of a tough situation.
And his gaze kind of softens on you, and he says, "Well, thank you for keeping my friends safe. I appreciate it. I'm sorry."
It was really nothing.
Being a little, yeah. As this is happening, you hear the familiar kind of clip clop of sexy feet. I got a runny nose from laughing too much. You hear the footsteps of headmistress Ayawan stepping down, following the receptionist. Receptionist sits back down. Mistress Ayawan approaches and kind of looks at you all and says, "Perhaps we should find somewhere a bit quieter to speak. If you kindly follow me."
Just before we move, this is new guy. This is Azareth.
Would we have known each
I've
other?
seen you around, yes, I believe. I don't think we've actually met. But,
No, we've never had the pleasure, but
Ayawan,
Azareth.
nice to meet you. Please follow me.
Okay.
Steps away, leads you down the corridors of the Balls Academy. You can see as you go past, you see fully fledged bailmen kind of getting suited up. Some of them are taking their gear off after a long travel. Azareth, you can see the young bailman that you followed, or whatever you got here. He's kind of laying all his packs and stuff down, kind of gives you a little nod of appreciation. Yeah, you guys head further down into the bowels of the Balls Academy. As you head in further and further, there's more like stone-like structure with wooden with lanterns and stuff like that lighting the way.
You're definitely balls deep, yeah.
As you head down this hallway further and further down, you reach Ayawan's office. Large wooden doors, opens them. And it's a very modest kind of office, just a desk, a bookshelf, and writing implements. And she steps in and she kind of sits on the desk rather than on the chair. Kind of places her hands back and leans back and kind of says, "How are you guys?"
A little bit left, a little bit right.
Right, that makes sense somehow.
Yeah, it's weird. So we lost a friend. We lost Etterath.
I see that. Yeah, you lost a scary one and you gained a handsome one.
Positives all around.
Right.
And he's actually a pretty good fighter as well.
Oh, really? What's your chosen discipline?
Of
Fighting. Bias says fighter.
I just have some magical abilities. Nothing
Ah,
really
okay.
that special.
Right. Okay. Say no more. I'm glad you're with these capable people. What can I do for you?
Can we take Bucky? Because we're going to go south.
To look for the children and the temple because they might be connected.
Right. Now's not a great time. We can't be giving up bailmen the drop of a hat.
Is there anyone you can spare?
I mean, I can ask around. I've made the decision to recall all bailmen for the safety of the area. Without any bailmen on the outer skirts, no one can force their way in if anyone were to find out that we had certain defenses dropped. That's the reasoning there. I'm sure you understand. I'm so sorry. Bucky kind of looks and says,
But I mean, I swore I'd help these guys. They helped me get my tattoos. Surely I can go with them.
I'm sorry, Bucky.
We understand that it's a really difficult position that we are partially responsible for, but we are just trying to do the best to help, and it might be that this is all connected somehow. It doesn't seem like a coincidence that a mass group of children are missing at the same time as things are colliding and defenses are falling.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Just slowly button. No, just kidding.
Double advantage, triple advantage.
17?
She looks at you and she says, I can't let one of my bailmen be seen leaving the academy.
We'll smuggle him out then.
I can help with that. No one will see him leave whatsoever.
She just sits there looking at you. Small smile on her face.
Is she flirting with me?
We'll add something to it. So you're abandoning all these towns to the outskirts to God knows what.
You misunderstand me.
We can check in on them.
You misunderstand me. I can't let him be seen leaving Bolt Academy.
She's giving us a loop.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we can add something to it to ease the pressure a little bit. We can check in on some towns for you if there's something you want checking in on.
I want my bailmen here where I know they're safe.
And your bailmen will be here. We don't need them. We can make our own way. Is the bailman that we're going to take here?
Yeah, Bucky's in the room with you, yeah.
Do we have anything else we want to do, or shall we go?
How is Pierre-Roup?
Pierre-Roup is fine. Pierre-Roup is at my place of residence with my partner.
Is he more conversational?
He's getting there, yeah. He seems happy.
Okay.
He seems happy, he seems healthy. I haven't seen any of this, kind of looks at Azareth, these things that you say he can do. None of that's shown up yet.
Has he said anything else about who he is?
No, mostly he sounds like one of those pocket monsters, yeah. I'll let you know the second anything happens with him. I'm keeping Sax at home, keeping Sax away from balls. I trust her more than anyone else with him. If anything should happen, she's able to take him far away from here in safety. Indeed, possibly come find you if needed.
How would you find us? Is there a way of...
Sax is one of the best bailmen out there.
Communicating? Or?
It's best not to.
Oh, okay.
I could set up a sending stone of some sort, but that just ends in people taking stones and dropping them and picking up other stones and talking in them, thinking that their partner's dead and they've just been talking to a regular stone.
Oh.
We've had that happen before.
Oh, that would be quite awful. I should put a mark on mine.
If that'll be all, I recommend you do whatever it is you've got to do. There is a side door. If you head out of my office, turn right, down the end of the corridor. Little door right at the end there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merlin, are we ready to go?
Yes.
I think so.
Is there a red cloaked figure near the slosh bucket? If you know anything about the Church of Arn, you should probably make that body disappear, or tell the authorities not to look into it too much.
Yes, by figure, I think bias meant there is a deceased person.
Right. Okay. I will...
May not have run into my hammer hard.
If you could refrain from killing people in this town, I'd appreciate it.
We did our best. They just...
No, of course. Defend yourselves.
I'll hand her the necklace.
The medallion, yeah.
Medallion, and I'll hand her the 2 drawings.
She looks at the Loxodon, then looks at the other one, and she says, you must have lived a life if you've got a hit out on you.
Life wouldn't be interesting otherwise, would it?
Oh, I trust you. Life's plenty interesting without a hit on you. You guys have made it more interesting. Thank you. She kind of folds them up, slides them in her drawer. The medallion she slides in the drawer as well. She says, I'll look into it and I'll have info when you come back. Now go.
Azareth walks up to Bucky. May I?
What?
It won't hurt. It'll actually feel kind of cool.
Bias, will you hold my hand?
Warm and tingly?
Of course.
Warm and tingly.
Come here, big man.
Holds Bias's hand and he says,
I consent.
and I place my hand on Bucky, and the shadows sort of leave Azareth's hand and kind of swirl around Bucky, and then eventually he just turns invisible. Right. Well, Bias, I think you should keep holding his hand. That's very adorable. And I guess we follow you.
Okay. At this door.
Yes, out the door, turn right, down the end.
Cool. Let's go then. Ta-da.
Excellent. You head out the door, you turn right, you head down the corridor towards the small wooden door at the end there, and you open it, and it leads to the back of the Balls Academy.
Wait, what does Ball stand for again?
The Bailman
Academy of leading people.
leading local somewhere. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have
The Bailman Academy of leading
the
local somewhere.
Bailman. What is it? The Bailman?
The Bailman Academy.
Bailman Academy of leading locals somewhere. Academy is how we
Balls Academy.
The Balls Academy.
It's like when I say as ASAP as possible.
Excellent.
Right?
Yeah.
Bucky should probably stay invisible until we get out of town.
Yes.
We're heading out now.
Do you need to pick anything up before we go?
No, I got my gear on me.
Great. Bucky, this looks kind of weird with my arm above my head. Can you just put your hand, and I just take his hand and put it on my head, and I gotta walk. Just keep it there so we know it goes back.
Cool. Like a big joystick, I can turn you.
Whoa! That's so hard, big man.
Sorry.
Also, before we go, Agenar, I might not need to sleep anymore, but
I still can't seem to heal myself.
and I just show the
Oh,
the wound that I got from the little.
looks very nasty.
Yeah, that fucking cat got me really good.
A little green.
Yeah. I don't know if there's
Well,
something you can.
Yes, I can help you. And she's going to just very gently sort of whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like feather, cure wounds for you.
Out of curiosity,
that's a
how long does
1d8.
invisible last?
As long as I can keep focused on it, really.
Fucking excellent.
Just, Bucky, it's just important that you don't do anything crazy, like, I don't know, attack something or...
Oh, I don't attack anything that
Just as
doesn't
long
attack me.
as long as you lead the way.
Learning well,
Fine.
good man.
As you guys head around the back, you do hear.
Well. If it isn't those chumps that helped defend that fuckwit Bucky. Not so tough anymore, are you guys?
I thought this was a secret passage.
You feel Bucky's. You're out back of Balls now, like they're having a couple of cigarettes out back,
healed?
and you can feel
You got
Bucky's
healed for
hand like
11 hit
tighten
points.
on your
11
head.
amazing. Thank you so much. 11 hit points healed. Thank you so much.
What is happening?
What do you guys have to say for yourselves, huh?
Bucky. The fuck
We
are these
really
guys?
don't have time to engage in this tomfoolery today. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Well, Bucky's the last person that got tattooed, and now none of us can get tattooed. We think he sabotaged the whole thing.
Quite a
Isn't that-
coincidence.
Quite a coincidence.
Maybe
Yeah.
you don't deserve tattoos, you little shits.
Oh, Safirith, don't.
You wanna fucking go, eh?
I
No, we
cast
really
Mage
don't.
Hand behind that one, and I pull his pants down.
Okay, roll a real quick Dex check. Add your spellcasting modifier.
At the same time, I also cast Mage Hand. That one. And I pull that one's shirt up over his head.
Okay.
Dex?
Yeah, Dex with your spellcasting.
16?
15.
Yeah, you watch as that one's kind of the thing goes over the top of his head, and he's like, "No, I'm sensitive about my stomach." And the other one, you drop his pants, and he's like, "No, my tiny penis." And they both cover themselves up and kind of waddle away.
My Mage Hand just kind of goes up and holds.
Yeah, all right. I'll never leave someone hanging.
Nice.
The mage hands high five. Bucky kind of loosens
I've
his
never
grip.
had that spell be more useful.
Oh, that's what it's for on your
It
head.
really didn't help the kid that got crushed by the tree, I'll tell you that.
Well, of course not. It can't lift more than 10 pounds.
I know,
A
but I
tree?
thought maybe the tree would be maybe it was a swan net.
Well, now that we have 2,
Yeah.
maybe that's a tree.
20.
Bucky kind of holds on your head.
Sorry. Those guys really riled me up.
Yeah, I can tell. You got some strength in there, man.
Oh, thanks. I have a little gym at home that I work out at.
Oh, it's doing wonders.
Thank you. So we're gonna get going now. We're not gonna. Don't need to talk to anyone before we go. You just want to head off. I can lead the way.
I think we've talked to everyone we need to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if the DM is trying to remind us of something, but I can't remember anything.
This is Bucky. This is in the DM.
Well, Big and Scary's gone somewhere, so.
Oh,
Did we leave a note at
Is he
at
okay?
the end?
I told Frank
You
and
did.
Hong
Yes.
that Honk and Frank?
Well, we
Frog
meant
and
to
honk.
stop in at the mayor.
Hank and Frank.
Frank and Hank.
No, I don't think we were. He gave
Okay,
us
we
the
can go.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better get around to trying to finally save children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone in the village is waiting for us to do it.
Yeah, no one else goes out and does it. They wait for adventurers to do it.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah. I can lead us out. Do any of you know how to like talk to people with your brain? Did you learn
Yeah.
how to talk to people with your brain?
Yeah.
You can send like messages to people with your brain?
What? You guys all know how to talk to people
No,
in their
I
brains?
don't.
I
have a
I
little
can
rock.
send
but-
All right.
a brain.
Give it to me. I want to see.
And I cast message at Azareth. Is this good enough for you, I'm sure?
He just nods. Mhm.
Bucky says,
If you point your head in that direction,
like invisible Bucky, you feel hands on the side of your head, like big hands.
Oh, that is a weird
sorry,
sensation.
point your head in that direction.
Okay.
And think about me, but a little smaller, slightly frailer, and a female. I want you to message my mom and tell her I'm going to be okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Bucky.
of course.
Yeah.
Bucky, what's her name? So I don't scare her.
Her name's Agna.
Okay.
Not Agnar, Agna.
Very similar.
I know.
This world is very similar names everywhere.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a common name.
It is.
The
Yeah.
Iths, the Oz.
Okay.
The
Bucky, does she live close?
Relatively. How close do you need to be?
I can only cast it within 120 feet, so.
Oh. That's okay. She knows I got to be at balls for a little while. So
But if,
we'll be back.
like, if we're
it's
close.
like a 2-3 day journey max there.
And it
we'll
might
sort it
get
out.
your
We'll come
mom
back.
in trouble if
Right,
she knew.
yeah.
Because we weren't
Plausible
really supposed
deniability.
to tell anybody
Okay,
that you're with
okay.
us.
Okay.
But
Yeah. No.
But
You're
Arwen
right.
knows, and if anything happens,
Yes.
she'll know.
Even
But
if I
we'll
die.
make sure nothing happens.
no, she just
No,
means like
to
if
your
we
mom.
get stuck or
Oh.
something.
Something might happen to my mom.
Or if we die.
Oh,
No.
just
All right.
We might
should-
die.
we should go.
Okay. This way.
And he kind of bias, you feel a hand kind of back on your head.
Just
Kind of
fucking
turn you a little
scared
bit.
me.
And he starts to lead you
Oh.
towards the forest.
Yeah, you go back through the gates that lead into Bale, taking one last glance at relative safety again before you trudge back in to the mists. Take a few steps and you're at the perimeter. That same silvered, shadowy mist that you're now becoming quite accustomed to starts to tendril in as if inviting you to step forward. You guys pause and you all step in to the mists once more.
Whoa, but Bucky, should we be able to see you?
I think at this point it's probably best.
And I drop invisibility.
As you drop invisibility, Bucky puffs up his chest, sets his chin, he's back
It's
into
good to see you, Bucky.
It's good to see you too. Let's save some fucking kids.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Theater of the Mind Flare.
You're still here? Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. We go live on every podcast app every Tuesday. Follow us on Twitter at mindflayer_pod and on Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer with an RE, you filthy Americans. If you like what you heard, leave us a review. Or, whatever. Just do what you want. I'm not your dad.